allegation. So right now, so I want side I think them a create for say
Yeah,
it's
and
not
I
a
hear one of them
trustworthy.
blogger.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying that I hear one of them blogger, one of them name Bala, we more name. I hear him come out, oh, make a video, oh, and all the little foolish labor right them have a run with about this price note, but come with this and that. These people are not shame. Them people are them shame tree dead. But as I say, as a veteran like me, I don't surprise over nothing with the PNP do. Nothing.
That's what I said. Me didn't want to hear, like, you know, if a one person express surprise, cause me no hear nobody else say
yeah, man, as I said, Nadine Spence, I listen to Nadine Spence.
So exactly she say, cause me I said me no.
Then you listen to Cliff Hughes them.
What she say?
No, she was well, I can't quote her word for word at this time. But she what she was basically saying like the PNP, if the PNP again, if the PNP really do this, then this is really sad and it's a dark day and so forth and so forth. I heard that. So when I come with I say a lot of them I say them surprised. Maybe not our bloggers now say we're surprised because we know them. But a lot of people in a civil society and when you just about this Jamaican for Justice lady there. She still because her fair argument is what? If this is true. So that means that she's surprised then. Or maybe you don't see it that way.
No, you know what I believe that she said, if this is true, guys, listen, even Jackson Miller did alluded to the fact if it is true, because what she quoted that she got the information, this information came through their other another station, NNN. So they did not get the information. So you have to understand in journalism, because it wasn't given to you factually, you got that first-hand report. You're parroting what somebody else says. But because now, Dan would have fact-checked, but it didn't come to her, that is where I think she's saying, if this is true, and that's what they're saying, if it is true, because Nationwide is who broke it. Remember when Jack then, and it was then reported, remember Mr. Thing there said, oh, we're only saying this because the only person who came and said this was NNN. Remember that statement?
Yeah, and anything where NNN say, anything has gone to them, anything where NNN say it's not factual.
You got it. So because of that, you have to use the statement. It's like basically you're saying, without prejudice, or to say, we're putting a disclaimer. So that is the disclaimer that's being put in. If this is factual.
So why we don't hear that with allegations towards the JLP from those same individuals?
No, you're not going to hear that. That was my thing. And somebody had asked thing the other night, the other day in over by CAD, where everybody ran with Rosie. Nobody were the voice note leaked and came. Nobody validated if it was AI.
About that.
No, absolutely. And other things came out, and it was never validated. They ran with it. They spoke on it. But now when I hear Mr. Blair, I had to take her back. He said, well, they're not a part. They don't have, the executive don't have a WhatsApp group, and we can't authenticate the voice, and we don't know, and we can't say, and that's all deflection that has
been me hear you, Blair, tell Katsa.
Correct, with that garbage. Yes.
Yeah. Carl. Carl and Empress. Well, so when we first hear it and things, we never needed to hear the second time, because we know this has been the practice of the PNP from as long as I know myself, 70s, come straight through. Remember, the PNP did start well in terms of it. For me, PNP do a thing like that in the 70s when they block up a lot of the JLP member of parliament, political activists at the time, Colonel Charles, Freddie Babsy Green, whole heap of them get locked up in an period there. Right? So them have a notoriety of these type of things. When them get power in 1989, a project that was started in 1988 or 87. What about this? Downtown, the market. We're supposed to connect the older part of the coronation market to the new section. To this very day, it was stalled. It is stalled. See, people must be surprised at this thing. History can prove us that the PNP has a history of doing them type of blatant nationalistic sabotage, without the feeling of shame. So anybody who come up and pretend like say this is not now move on, no, this is part of the course to them. As far as I'm concerned, as Bobby Peters gives anything that is called to be in power is good for the country. Yeah, so anybody who follow the body politics from way back will understand this is a pattern that has been made perfect by important people within the party. So the Virgin Mario and the other lady in the vice note is a trend that has been an established trend that has been set by people before them. And as a social media and technology has caused us now to have the benefit of the vice note then, so we can look at it. But I'm not at all surprised. I'm not at all surprised.
May I go prove to again? Say even those people on your attack and I say surprised, they are not surprised. Because when me hear Diane and our two guests saying Jermaine Barrett and Ronaldinho McLean, they're saying it happened on both sides. So you realize anytime something is there to call out the PNP, they get the both to say, oh, the both of them do this and the both. So how can you be saying the both of them do it, but at the same time saying you're surprised? They're not surprised. I mean, I'm not deceived to say they're surprised. They're not surprised.
No, what am I trying to do in that instance, is that them I try to create a spread and I try to nullify the effects
to normalize it. To normalize to say it's a normal thing.
I try to normalize it as much as they can.
So that's why I'm saying the only surprise you can say the surprise is that it actually come to the fore. Because you can't say, if this happened at the board party, them, and if I did the PNP, if I did the JLP, then blah, 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 and then come and they're not surprised. They're not surprised.
Anybody who is here, because you maybe I look attack older than me, and maybe Empress, you can tell me of any instance as blatant as this, that the JLP has done a similar thing? Tell me.
No, sir.
Remind me.
No, sir. They can't quickly say no without even thinking. They can't quickly say no.
We can't remember. They said, if we don't remember, somebody just need to call and tell and give us instance where this is made known. Because as they said before, the JLP is one of the type of party that wants them
out of power. Them are going to tell us, Wami say, it don't make no sense vote for the opposition if they're in a power. And them are tell us, Wami say, no council can't spend money.
But Wami, a different. Look here. If them use that, them that be a fool. Because what is wrong with Wami saying make the sense vote for the opposition? What is wrong with that?
No, but if you look at
the man is a supporter and a member of parliament for the Jamaica Labour Party. So he's a bad for the JLP.
But if you look at
Wami, make the sense opposition. What? Nothing wrong with that.
But Carl, if you look at Wami performance in our constituency, and if you look at the national project at the government, you see that. So that tells us talk. When a man was upset. But this is an entire different thing. They might tell you what them do already and what it is about to do continuously.
Yeah.
That's what made the difference, If you look at Wami performance towards his constituent members, Wami tell us all he does is a vote. You don't have to vote for me. Go out and vote. Be a part of the electoral process.
And in the whole country, Wami get the most vote.
Exactly.
Every year in majority, every election in majority increase.
But what we heard on the vice note is significantly different. You understand? They're told that they might tell you what they have done and what they will intend to do and what they will ramp up. That is what they might tell you, what they have done in the past and what they are about to do, what they are about to do and what they intend to intensify going forward.
Yeah.
You see your friend Akeem him gone. What Akeem him gone?
Yeah, him gone. Him not gonna stay with them all.
No. It's them embarrassed, man.
He must struggle for answer a while ago too.
Yeah, them embarrassed.
Them just put on a brave face.
A brave face,
man.
man.
Me hear one of them bloggers talk about, all the labor right, the rob lock them out do. Hey, sometimes, I have to tell you, it's a man sometimes I have a tolerance, as simple as you may see it. They have tolerance sometimes and sometimes I don't have none, Because all of these PNP bloggers when me know.
And some of us think you have too much tolerance, Some of us think you have too much tolerance.
But you're surprised sometimes I don't have it. But all of these PNP bloggers when me know. All of them when them come neutral. My brethren Daniel, the one named Bala when them come, Alvira was so neutral. When them come, them is nothing. And then all of them are sudden. Them is more PNP more than the founder of the party.
Yeah, man. I want to talk about Bala. Remember when Bala does come on the system, and the man project himself, but Alvira them change out Bala into what it is and turn him into
I don't know who changed out them a PNP long time. Nobody not change somebody, Them a PNP long time, but they are set of hypocrites. They don't try to hide and disguise. And when them see things ever work out, then them come out. Yeah. All PNP, but you see the thing is, I don't have no problem if you say you're PNP.
Yeah,
so they come out and talk about your neutral.
But as I said, the issue that I know of the People's National Party as a party, from the 70s and all the story that I have read, it tells me that this is their mode of operandi. This is how they operate. Once they are out of power, and it's just that them intensify them pernicious attitude towards. Look at the things them say about the Prime Minister and about people who don't support them. If you go there and have a discussion and have an opinion that is different from theirs, the man them treat you like he's a piece of foot rag, and say all that things about you. They never say, all right, you have your view and me have my view, but make a reason.
The reasoning.
No,
that is why enough time Paul. That is why enough time as people knock me about it, But I like a reasoning. I like reason. I like a different side. And sometimes we say, boy, I get the PNP them too much talk and this and that. But no. I always like to facilitate. I always try to initiate and facilitate other views. And mush down them views.
Yeah, they are not interested in reasoning. When them tell you what them are going, you see, them are going and seek people to support them. Once you take a different position.
Share the live. Tap the live.
Tap up the live and share. Tap up the live.
Come on, 64 of us. Come on.
Once you take a different position from Philemon, you start in the bad side and then start say things about you. Yes,
when I come from I start come on TikTok and I go in a people box, I always been a labor right. And I just could have never pretend I'm a PNP. I can't. I just can't pretend. I don't care where I go again. I can't pretend I'm a PNP.
The point, when I came in here, Carl, I don't know the landscape. All I did, I heard Jamaicans. I was so excited to hear my people, and I jumped in, right? Now, never voted.
Yeah.
I've never voted, so you think more or less like, hey, for the tribal that Jamaica was, the tribal politics that we grew up with, I thought more or less that we had moved away. Mute and tap. Yeah. What happened is that I thought more or less we had moved away from the partisan kind of die-hearted behavior.
Exactly.
Right? So coming in, I think more or less because, a lot of us have migrated. Yes, our mothers and fathers might have voted for one party or the other. Now you are an adult with a mind of your own. You're going to pick the side based on who you see is doing better for the country. And that's how I look at it. Now, come in, and I learned very quick by going onto these different platforms. And the moment you were not able to say, I am a laborite, and I have been a laborite, I've been a Bustamante, I've been a Bruce, a Siaga, whatever, once and a Andrew Owners. Once you're not able to identify yourself with a party, now you're turned on, and they don't really care whether you're male or female. They're going to go at you. And that was what I experienced, because they cannot dialogue, they cannot communicate, they can't have a constructive debate. And let's debate pros and cons, likes, dislikes, and all of that for the better of our country. They are die-hearted. Andrew is a thief. What did he steal? Oh no, he got the house and he got rich since he became. And how did he come by his money? Oh, he steal it. And what's your proof? None. So, I mean, it is disgusting. It is what it is. Our people just can't change. They can't change.
Come on with Game of One, maybe reaction about. Look, as we say in a call.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't mind people criticize the party, the government, party that formed the government, and honest about them criticism. But have a conversation, man.
Have a conversation.
Have a conversation and reason things, and it's factual, and a factual level, man. So that others can benefit from the reasoning, man. So that people can realize that we are civilized and we understand the issues of governance and all these things. See, but you come with your lying tongues and your lying lips and you try to carry people wild and tell life on people, and then you talk about you love Jamaica, you tell life on the leadership, and you tell life and I pretend like say boy the country mash up because you're a party in the power. That is the way the problem comes in. You understand? That's where the problem comes in,
Yeah, because the thing with the PNP, as Desmond McCann said, it tell them once in a parliament, it's not for say them a fight against the Portmore becomes a city, because they wanted to come the city, but it's because none of them are do it. And that is with the PNP.
Yeah.
Once of them are do something, it's bad.
Yep.
Once of them are do play. But you see reaction, and I got on time for you,
I got on time.
See this whole vice note business, it just come out and show them up. Show them up, say, from in a parliament, them a fight the Nara, and outside again, them a fight it. And they will do everything and anything in them power to make sure Nara fail.
But when I hear
that is why you hear the woman and say, boy, we can't put on a corruption on this man, because say him no blemish, him no compromise. So we have to find another card, we have to find another loophole.
No,
and that is what she has said.
We must say, having recognized that this man is blameless, she can decide to go ahead and dig up something still.
Yeah, but yet still you at the end of it, you have to find strategy.
Yeah, to get around that and do something still. But look, you see when I hear the vice note, Carl, my mind begin to stretch far and wide. I look at all the things the Jamaica Labour Party government have been trying to do. And I said to myself, say, this is one of the reasons why these things cannot be done. I mean, look far and wide, even in the public sector of Jamaica, and look at some of the implementation, some of the challenge where the ordinary citizen endure in hospital, at certain institution, and look at, and I wonder to myself, if some of these things we see are manifest, is that manufactured things. That is where my mind starts swing to, because my brother got the tax office last week, go pick up something, and then leave here for about 8:30 around there, so. And about after 12 minutes, come back, a simple thing like a license, he go pick up. After 12.
Yeah.
And look here, Carl, he made the application from about 3 weeks ago. And when them go last year, them have to pay, them have to wait from about 8 o'clock till about 12 o'clock. We see my drive myself back coming out of the place.
No, I know what cost that. You know what cost that still, Paul?
Yeah.
75% of the things that people go in our tax office can do, it can do online. Right?
Yeah.
But people still are crowd up. I'm not talking about the license part, but people still are crowd up the tax office.
Yeah, but,
and even me myself, I rather, all right, what on, Paul? What on? I don't know, but I always feel more comfortable in a face-to-face transaction. Even me a plan to go back for my visa, and people are saying, "Oh, you can apply online." Me not apply for no online. Me I go in for the interview. I feel more comfortable with face-to-face interview rather than do it online. So I say the system are clog up because a lot of people now utilize the online service, and that is it.
But because
if it is that utilize the online service, then I will heap of the crowd and this and that. All right, tomorrow me have 2 traffic tickets for go pay. I'm there as a rotted, so I can pay it online. But at the same time, I'm not interested for play it online either. Trust me.
But Carl, in this instance with my brother, him go in about 3 weeks and do the thing where he must do,
Yeah.
Sign up, and then say come back and give him a date, which was last week, Monday. And when the man up there to Rati, the man tell me, me call the man, I say, well, you know, get through. Him say, he must just get through. This is about after 12, And I say to myself, this is part of the reason why we are where we are.
Yeah.
And I know circumstance you could have gone in one place. Look here, with that jersey, I'm going for a ID.
Yeah.
And it take me no more than 20-25 minutes. I mean, I don't know, 20-25 minutes, my brother.
Yeah. 25 minutes.
And I'm saying to myself, when we hear the voice note, as I said earlier, when we think of some of the things that we see happen to people, especially in a hospital, where the pain point is very high. I wonder if this is like a part of the whole thing to cramp the government style in terms of its service, in terms of what it wants to deliver to its citizens. Now I tell you,
yeah.
It's a carried about, so maybe she want.
Yeah, carry one.
They run where your guests and everybody gone from the platform, PNP in the back.
Yeah,
that
always happen. They run where the guests them,
run where the guests and everybody gone.
And then everybody gone. Them always do that.
This? And then they gone watch the PNP.
Oh, don't take up the PNP them. Don't take them up. And then everybody
gone. Nobody.
Yeah, them always do that. Because some people only come up sometime. Some people only come up sometime to come argue with the PNP them too. Whether I believe it, yes or no. I mean, always have said it.
No, everybody gone.
That's how them stay, man.
So
them stay otherwise.
So the vice was confirmed. We already know about what is happening in certain sectors of society and with people in certain places. That there's a plan afoot to undermine the good intention, but they're now stopping the progress though. They're not stopping the progress. It will continue.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear what Dion said about the voice note?
Yeah, she said it's so wicked and me hear no retain.
You know what they're trying. You know what they're trying to do now. They're trying to brush off this voice note now.
Okay.
They trying to brush off the voice note.
Really? Them are trying to do that?
Yeah, man. PNP, everything that come out, they try to wipe their hands with it. That just shows how wicked they are. But this voice note is some serious things that was said in this voice note, And I think the officials in the party need to come out strong on this voice note. Because all along the PNP been playing games with them. Because they've been in Garden House every day crying out that the people need help, All along they've been sabotaging the recovery. How many packages they put together so far?
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, as we say, the good thing is that we know what the PNP up to. We know because them tell you what them up to. So we can easily counteract what them up to.
But all a press conference should have been called over this. Boy, sometimes the labor, boy, may I tell you.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, but no.
You see, if it was me, I would have called a press conference.
Well, maybe not a press conference. A statement issue still, by Morgan, the communication man there, not Lester Morgan, not the works minister, but the communication man. Him issue a statement about it, Since that's all of the guests them gone, me go lock off 3:30,
Boy, they run where all the guests and everybody gone.
Run where all of the guests them as usual, man. That's so them still.
You must know the ones them who come in to run the guests and don't put them up.
Exactly.
And when your guests having a one-on-one, cause I know
exactly that me start do.
I know you love the debate, Carl. I know you love the debate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
yeah,
guys,
man, just one-on-one at times, yeah. Because earlier on, me and Caution, not Caution, Mr. Caution passed you. Me and think that it up here first, Me and Empress, and then O'Keefe. And then them run to O'Keefe. Take him down, this, that, blah, 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 blah.
And then they gone with O'Keefe.
And then them gone with O'Keefe. And then people are easy, I'm tell you alone about attack and them not coming up in the box until when them see a PNP come up, just the problem make trouble. And that is what me study. But it is what it is still.
Yeah. All right, guys. Big up yourselves, everyone.
Yeah, may I leave 3:30 still.
Oh, 3:30? Okay, next 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, may I leave the next 15 minutes time.
So Dean Jackson, what happened to Dean? What happened to Dean Jackson? I beg she vex. This come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I beg she vex it come out. She never want it come out because she believes that her job is to help her party to double down on the government and try to look for the negative as much as possible. So this come out and embarrass them. She shall cost them and shall do it in a public. It look like she do it. But I'm not really caught up in PR, petty things. Petty crime, we're not interested. I say, I know the PNP up for a long time. I see them deeds, I see how them profile themselves. So I'm not surprised, not in the least. The government have to stay focused, the minister have to get out and get the job done. They have to get the project then complete on time and within budget. All these things they have to do. I make the knives, make the people, those with the knives will be quiet on themselves and them have nothing to say. But Darren Vaz and Minister Chang they make comment about the vice note with me,
Yeah.
Tavares Jr. have done a similar thing too.
Yeah.
But people in the political hierarchy have expressed.
Boy, I think they need to look out harder than that. Boy, we're Wami. We need to hear from Wami, Long time I don't hear Wami hard mouth, Wami like he on vacation.
Emma recoup for come back. When him come hard.
I don't want no little speech sent out on a little piece of paper and go around. The labor them need to start licking out hard now. The PNP, the wickedness in the PNP, come on, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Getting out of hand now, this sabotaging and they want the Jamaican people to suffer and die. That's what Dean Jackson said in the voice note. See that big mouth one I reach, Diego. Diego, what you want? What's up?
Diego, what you know saying at the box?
Yeah, man, I know, man.
Oh, where are you?
Yeah,
Oh, you're going enemies on the voice note hour. Yeah, enemies on the voice note.
Well, probably a handful of labor
Talk a little louder, Diego, because I'm barely hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, hold on, guys.
Yeah, hear me now, Carl? Carl,
Yeah, better now.
I'm saying you are amongst the handful of labor rights on the platform. Then you have a little of sense. I'm not gonna say little sense because you say you know where to speak justice. Now, you see, we are at a stage in terms of which part. Me and you the vice note them, you know. But you see people political agenda, how they want to go about things. It's for them selfish interest that. You understand? Now for broadband,
even if it's immoral and dirty.
Then after me not be the one when me I say them do the right thing. If me come on your platform and say them do something like that, Carl, and me can do it. But just as bad as who me I criticize, then I no sense, virgin. You understand? The fact the fact is there's proof in the pudding, you know. I don't speculate, you speculate. And where you hear.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
So you can't argue about it then, that you say?
It's nonsensical if you argue about it, Brethren. Come on, Carl.
Oh, but you still have some people we are trying to.
Boy, Carl, boy, listen to this now. He can't argue on it because he's a PNP. Cannot argue on it.
No, I don't think that he must say no.
But big up, hold on a second. Hold on. Big up to the fact that hold on. Give me 1 minute now. Big up to the fact that big PMP Dion Jackson come out and call the PMP wicked for trying to sabotage the Jamaican people, all because of politics. Big up to Dion Jackson. I know a lot of PMP.
When Diego say you have to listen, Diego not accept it. Diego not agree with it. He must say, I agree with it, you know. He must say,
but he's supposed to tear them down.
He hear it.
Boy, me I tell Carl, that's why me I tell you, say only someone me can reason with. Them level of intellectual capacity not ready yet. Them type of reason, Carl. Not because me support a party me for conduct. As I tell you, say it's a handful of labor right we can look and say, yo.
Listen, you come up here to make up. Hey.
Kerry, stop badger me guest, man.
I can give him a good cut off. Make your point
make
and stop talking about labor right, this and that. Make your point on politics.
Make the man talk, but stop badger the man.
Before I give you a good beating.
Carl, when you're in power, you have 2020 vision. When you're in opposition, we could come back to it, Carl. That's the real reason. And
when you're in a power now, when you're in opposition.
Whatsoever, yeah.
When you're in opposition, you have 2020 vision, and when you're in a power, you have cataract.
Yeah, you understand what I say?
Yeah.
So we know the ins and outs of politics, and you have some unscrupulous person in a both party where not them diminish the character of the party by them actions. Them. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Something like this happen, it's out of the control of me as a PMP to say, oh, if there's a proposal by me that tear it down respectfully. You understand? Because means a man stick on current affairs. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to call out the negative, I'm not afraid to highlight the positive. I'm not hypocritical, brethren. Me and be able to call me a bit biased at times when me have the capability of my party. I mean, I agree with some of the things that tactics that want to go by. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we are human beings, brethren. You understand? That is why I'm telling you I highly respected because you give me a chance to come for a platform to express how me feel. No, I could have been one of them PNP. I say, nothing wrong with that. Both party do the same thing. No, brother. Me not come with them like that because you don't lose respect to me. You understand?
Yeah, well, me happy if you know, so you take the position there, no? Because as you rightfully say, you have some PNP either, some PNP or some labor writers say no matter what, they might defend them party. And there is some things there go where probably you have to move from your party with. There is sometimes you have to take some decision where you just say, boy, you can't be with your party on this one. Yeah. While some people may choose to come out and talk, while some people may just silent and not say nothing. But there's a little saying when say silent mean consent.
When me a man now go remain silent because me that be a hypocrite card. The same type of mantra and figurous mentality when me have.
Yeah.
Me now go remain quiet. And me not agree with enough of the things them way. Alright. Me is a man like this, card. Me now go fall for everything. because I don't stand for something, so I not go fall for everything. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So you see certain things, certain tactics where the party use, me not gonna agree with.
Right.
You understand what I say?
Certain tactics. Okay. All right. Fine. Well, some people argue and say political party, that is what them do.